it's Alexis here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the different types of florist career options that you can take and how to get into those careers. Did you know as a wedding florist, you don't have to do the entire wedding? No guys, believe it or not, there are actually florists out there who just specialize in doing personal flowers, which are like the bouquets. There are some florists that specialize in doing like the big installations that you see. There are florists that do just about everything. The most common florist careers that I talk about on my channel are retail florists and wedding florists, because those are the two careers that I have the most experience in. But believe it or not guys, there are actually a bunch of different florist career options that you can take other than just being a retail florist and having a flower shop or being a wedding florist. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the other types of florist careers that you can get into. So the first florist we're going to talk about is the retail florist, and that is the most common florist that I talk about here on my channel. So a retail florist is a florist that owns a flower shop. These are florists that have a storefront. These are florists that have like a shop that people can physically walk into, get flowers from, and leave. So that is a retail florist. If you're looking to get into being a retail florist and kind of jump starting your career there, I have a bunch of videos on my channel that can help you get started there. But my number one tip and trick on how to jumpstart any of these floral design careers is to start out being a retail florist working at a flower shop. You're going to learn so much doing that. You're going to learn about the back end of the business on how to just like make flower formulas, how to work with different types of flowers, how to process and care for these different types of blooms working in retail. So definitely recommend to just start out being a retail florist no matter what career you pick. I think it's important to get the groundwork in first. The other florist career that I talk about a lot on my channel is being a wedding florist. So these are florists that just specialize in doing wedding flowers for brides and people who are getting married. If you want to get into being a wedding florist, I recommend just starting to create bouquets and creating those big wedding things that you see online just to try to attract your ideal customer and client. And if you guys want, I can create an entire video on how to attract your ideal client to make sure that you are working and doing work that you actually want to do. So just because like you get a bride that wants like a tight pave style bouquet, you know, that might not really be your style. So that's not really your ideal client. Just start creating work that you would want to create every day. You can even just take pictures on your iPhone. But for me personally, I actually paid some photographers to take pictures of my work. So in 2020, I did like my first photo shoot ever, and it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I will say the photographer I chose did an excellent job with helping and guide me into kind of like making me into a model, I would say, essentially, because I really don't take pictures of myself a lot. So that was really fun. So definitely reach out to some photographers in your area to just get some really high professional quality photos of the work that you have done to start attracting your ideal client and customer. If you're looking into getting into like the event, dinner parties and doing stuff like that, I recommend reaching out to some of the restaurants in your area, creating a flyer with some pictures of things and price points of just some of the designs that you've created, so that way they can pass it on to the people that rent the rooms and just kind of make reservations. So that's something that you can definitely get into, just doing like dinner parties and event work like that, just more like drop and go stuff rather than, you know, working with brides and doing like $10,000 jobs. There are different routes that you can take to still be within like the event category. A luxury florist, you know, you're going to be working with that higher quality flower, that hydrangea, that garden rose. So you also want to be making sure that you're using higher quality products, like those really nice boxes for like transporting and packaging. You know, you want to make sure you're using like really good quality flowers that last a long time. When doing luxury events, you are actually taking more of a responsibility because these clients typically are paying higher. So, you know, if you are looking to do more luxury events, just be prepared to give more of yourself up to your client because you are essentially charging more and doing more and they're spending more. And, you know, luxury weddings, they can be just a bit more intense. They can be they just need a little bit more out of you. You know, you may need to respond to a message at 10 o'clock at night when you're like feeding your kids or just trying to like, you know, wind down for the night. So like, these are just things to keep in mind. So as you choose these careers, you know, think about your lifestyle currently and how each of these careers would fit into your life. The next florist career you can pick is being a funeral service florist. So these are florists that specialize in funeral flowers. A huge market for florists is actually the funeral business. So at the flower shop that I work at, we do a ton of funerals. I can write a novel and make an entire series on how to do what funeral flowers. And you know, maybe I will do that actually. That might be a good idea. But yes, so funeral flower work is a huge business that you can get into. If you want to get your feet wet in that business, I recommend reaching out to the funeral homes in your area. And kind of similar to doing like wedding work, you know, you want to create a portfolio of your work that you have done, get some high quality images, a casket spray. You could do like the urn arrangements, they're called head and foot pieces. I would just get some really nice quality images of the work that you've done and just submit that onto the funeral homes, you know, maybe reach out to them for a meeting over some coffee. This is definitely a route you can take. There is a lot of money in funeral flower work. Now, on a lighter note, I know everyone has heard of the app Pinterest. Now, this app can either be a saving grace to some or like the worst thing ever. For florists, it can kind of be the worst thing ever. So there's nothing worse than when a client pulls up a Pinterest photo of this magnificent, beautiful wedding, and it's all filled with like roses and ranunculus and garden roses, and it's just so beautiful and lush. And your client's like, I want this exact photo for $500. It just simply cannot be done. What I think a lot of people need to realize is that, you know, the pictures and stuff that you see on the internet, those are actually editorial photo shoots. So that's actually a route that you can take as a florist. You can specialize in just doing like that really nice high-end, like photographic flower arrangement look. You can definitely do that. That's a super cool way to just kind of really let your creativity flow. People who do editorial shoots, the budget is usually pretty big for that kind of thing. So, you know, you have a little bit more freedom and fun to just kind of do whatever you want. You can reach out to some of the photographers in your area that specialize in editorial shoots like that. So you can simply just go on Google and look up like, you know, editorial, just like agencies near me that are always constantly like taking pictures with flowers and stuff. Next florist career path that you can take is doing production flowers for TV sets, like music videos, things like that. This can be really fun and really cool to get into. Like, have you ever like watched a movie or a TV show and you notice like a flower bouquet sitting on a table, or like and a good example that I can think of like right off the top of my head is Love is Blind. So in that show, Love is Blind, you know, like at the end of the show, they all have to get married. So me personally, I'm always looking at the wedding flowers. I'm always like looking to see like what they picked, what they chose. So you can actually specialize in doing like TV production flowers. If you are interested and you want to get into that kind of field, I recommend going on to like the credits of whatever movies or TV shows that you like, any videos that you watch. Look in the credits, see who produced it, reach out to them, shoot them an email, send them, you know, again, a portfolio of what you guys have done. The biggest thing I want you to take away from today's video is that you need to start creating a portfolio of work that isn't Instagram. And I say this, guys, because you don't want to just send a client your Instagram. You know, you want to be able to send them like a nice portfolio, digital PDF file of just some of the work that you've done. just some of your contact information, how to reach you, and that is how I would get into that field. I hope this video helped you guys. Let me know in the comment section below what florist career path you would want to choose. Me personally, I'm more trying to lean towards like the educational side of floral design, trying to help others and teach people. I also really would like to actually get into some TV production flowers. I think that'd be super cool, guys. I'm gonna be kind of busy over the next week. I might be a little slow getting out the video for like Mother's Day week, just because, you know, as a retail florist, I'm pretty busy during that time. Like I'm working like for like the next 2 weeks straight, so definitely gonna be a little tired, guys, so just kind of bear with me if the video for like Mother's Day week is just a little off, or like maybe not on a Monday, so just bear with me, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Flowers by Alexis, and I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!